Hey there, folks. Welcome to their Stu's Game Reviews live stream. And the game I have for today is called Chess on the screen. USCF Chess is what the actual title is for the Intellivision. Mattel Electronics presents Chess. No, there's no actual voice in this one. Hey to the folks already in the chat. Pirate Gearboy 12, Always Asleep, and Sar Tomato. Sorry to saying, oh yes, chess. Oh, Jeremy's here too. How's it going? And I always assume says, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more computer chess games of varying quality. Hopefully that was okay. There's no tea, there's only chess. Pirate Gamer Boy said he's waiting for this his entire life. I will say that I wanted to do this earlier. So the story behind this stream is that I have a cart dumper for... Oh, my mic's a little hot. I have a cart dumper for Intellivision, and it was not able to dump this cart because it has RAM in it. And the cart dumper is supposed to actually be able to handle that, but it couldn't handle it. So I have to send the cart to the guy who makes the cart dumper to be able to see if he can fix it. But in the meantime, I want to get my actual television out to play it. So I went to the basement and got my television, and it didn't work. So then I had to go to the storage unit and get my other television. And that also... No, that actually did work. But the first television worked also. The problem is it was plugged into an extension cord that wasn't plugged into the wall. So that's why it didn't work. So I'm a dumbass, basically. But after all that, I finally did get it to work. And I am actually running on the original television because the cart dumper wouldn't handle it. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Hey, Jim. Jim says, pit this chess against 2,600 chess. 2 chess enter, 1 chess leaves. Yeah, listen, streaming all these chess games, one thing I learned is that I'm not so good at chess. Maybe I'll get better, but right now I'm not so good. So here's the controller on a really short leash here, so I can't really show it super well, but I'll take the overlay out so you can see it. The television's on the floor right now. So here's the overlay. So television has buttons on the side of the controller, like here. I'm sorry, my video is also small, but this thing takes a lot of space. There's buttons on the side of the controller, here, and there's also the disc on the bottom. And there's the overlay, the numpad thing, which you put the overlay on top of. Does my overlay have a mark down the middle of it? Yeah, it does actually. I didn't notice that until you asked me. But it does, like, sort of. Well, that's weird. It's like sort of translucent or transparent. Hey, Luis, how's it going? Second Jim's idea. So the overlay has on it like there's some chess pieces. Those are if you want to actually set up your own board. Although there's an insert that says that the queen and the king are mixed up, and that's wrong. Change sides, new game, new color, difficulty level, blank. I don't know what the point of that is. And then the direction is on the number. That's on the wheel. And then you can take back moves. You can force a move. And these things are both the same button electrically, so it's pick up and set down pieces. I think this chess game beat ChatGPT. That actually happened like recently with the Atari chess, right? Is that what you're talking about, Mark? The Atari chess beat ChatGPT very handily. It's just like ChatGPT is really stupid. Anyway, that's a whole separate topic. So this game, it says on a copyright 1981. According to Moby Games, it didn't actually come out till January 1983. My assumption is that they made the chess game and they were not able to get the USCF, the United States Chess Federation, not sponsorship, but what do you call that? Endorsement until like 1982 at some point. That's my guess, and so they didn't release it right away, or it sucked. But actually, supposedly this is the only Intellivision game that has RAM. At least the only original Intellivision game that has RAM built into the cartridge. So, apparently, yeah. So, maybe it just took them a while to get it to work, too. Yeah, there's no license in the game itself. Yeah, at least the ones I have don't have USCF chess on the label. of the actual cartridge. It doesn't say it in the thing, so if there's one that actually does say that, like I don't have that one. All right, so let's get started here. Again, I'm probably gonna suck, but interesting thing I noticed is that like the disc thing, it doesn't move. Like I'm trying very hard to move it now, like in a straight line, but actually it moves like just wherever you want it to move, and then like it snaps to wherever it's close to, which is, I guess, makes sense, but it's just not what I expected. Oh, and if none of the licenses say it in game. Oh, I didn't know that. It's good to know. The disc may be 16 way, but I'm surprised that it actually like it moves that way in the game. It doesn't like snap to the grid. Sometimes it does. Anyway, so you could like change the sides and stuff. I don't, and change the difficulty. Although I think it's like anything beyond difficulty 1 is takes forever. And plus I suck, so I'll just play difficulty 1. Last time I got my ass kicked by Sargon 3, so I feel like this is going to happen again here too. All right, so you press the button to pick it up, and then you actually drag it over to wherever you want. So I can drag it here. Oh no, it didn't like that. Illegal move, apparently. There's actually a chess clock. Yeah, this is not one of the more common Intellivision games, Pirate Gamer Boy, because I think only losers and nerds had it. But, what do I know? Can you guys hear the sound? I'll make it a little louder. What was that? Let it go dong. So yeah, I'm not very good at chess. Like, so theoretically, I could take this piece. Like, I don't know what the right thing to do is because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. But maybe I'll just develop my bishop. I don't think it's going to help me at all, so maybe I should do that. Maybe I should take this. I think what I did the last time I tried to play this briefly just to see if it was working was I developed my knight. And I'll do that again here, but he was kicking my ass last time, so he might kick my ass this time too. So we had defenders in here to help me play. If you guys know what you're doing, feel free to jump in. I think that's a terrible move. Oh, there's a button take back, so like, I could take back also. I don't think I should have done that. I think that was a bad move, what I did. But I didn't know any better, so I just did it anyway. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, honestly. Yeah, so now I check Bomb Squad's. Bomb Squad is a cool game. I definitely want to stream that at some point. I gotta turn off my other sound in my other computer because it's like making noises and stuff. Chess is real hard. Chess is real hard. Like again, I could take this piece here, but probably not the right thing to do. I should do something more intelligent than that. I think what I did last time was move this piece up. But move up to where is the question. I want to move my bishop out, theoretically, here to check the king, but he's just going to move his pawn up, and it's going to be a waste of my time. Oh, that'll block his bishop in, so it won't be the worst. That won't block his bishop in, actually. Who am I talking about? So it won't be the best thing to do. Let's try to move this up all the way. Press the wrong button. Oh, I pressed. That's the take back button. I didn't mean to do that. But what if I do this? What's he gonna do? No, that's a bad idea. I think I gotta move it here. Okay. Now maybe I will... I don't know what I'm trying to do here, honestly. That's the problem. Okay. This is what I did the first time too, and it didn't work out in my favor. So I feel like the computer's making the exact same moves this time as it did last time I played. I don't know what noise it has when you win because I didn't win. I never won. But yeah, I mean, it's chess. I think that's Star Tomato was saying on the Discord. Like, it's chess. Like, what do you expect, really? Alright, so the nice thing, I guess the not nice thing, is that his knight isn't pinned anymore. So I could continue to advance my pawn, theoretically. Although it doesn't really do anything for me. But I might still want to do that. I could take with his pawn with my knight, which is what I did last time. But it didn't really... Again, it just sort of ended me up in trouble. I could try to attack his bishop. Prawn screaming in agony. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not like the best player at this game. I wish I was better. If I advance the pawn, I guess he's just gonna move it. He's just gonna take me. So I don't see any point in that. Mark, anybody here know what they're doing in chess? I would definitely take some free help right now. I think he has two knights that are both like right now. There's 3 pieces of his that are all like aiming at this pawn, so I'm gonna lose it for sure. I only have 1 piece that's protecting it. And I'm not really in a position to be able to do much more to protect it anyway. Your advice is just give R? What does that mean? Like, give up? Do you mean like give up? What are you trying to say? I think I suck at this. Is the truth. Yeah, this pawn is about to die. I don't see how I can stop it. I can take this knight with my bishop, but there's still going to be two things attacking that pawn. So it sort of is what it is. And I feel like moving it up just helps him. Maybe I'll move this pawn up, but again, I don't think that actually does anything for me. If only Palpuck was here. What happened to Palpuck? It's been a while. Can I move this up? I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I should probably just develop. Yeah, defender is who I actually need. He's the guy that knows what he's doing. I'm telling you, like I'm already blowing this game. I should really just take this pawn because this pawn is lost anyway. Let me take the free pawn. Even though it's greedy, I'm probably gonna get killed now. Alright, now I have to, like... What happened to me last time is I didn't realize that if he moves his pawn up, he forks this knight of this bishop, so I need to make sure that doesn't happen one way or another. Like, I could trade off the bishop, but it may be better just to move it backwards. The point is, I don't want that happening. That would be a blunder. And I already did it last time, so... if I move my queen out to like here, that might be good, because then if he does that, I can still jump here. But I don't know if that's gonna work. He'd have to move his queen here, and then I could take the rook. So I get the rook at least. So that might be a move. But I'm not sure if it's the right move. Let's do it anyway. Screw it. Oh, he castled. Alright, good on him. That was a good move. Now I could take that pawn for free. Well, actually, I can't. Oh, that's annoying. I need another piece attacking it. So I think what I'm going to do is take this horse. That was a mistake. I didn't realize something, but oh well, too late. See, I can take it back. Can I press the take back button? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not terrible, but like that was a mistake. But I didn't. I tried pressing the take back button on the side here. Try it again. We have to hold it down. It didn't do anything. It makes a noise. Maybe it's like, screw you can't take it back. I don't know. Alright, that was a blunder on my part. Oh well. I'm gonna like long castle, I think. Although, do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? Oh, come on. I feel like that was coming. But it's not, like, catastrophic, I don't think. Do I have tell? That was actually, I fucked that up. I can't take it back. Fuck, why does it take back work? As soon as I did it, I realized it was a mistake, but I can't take it back. Jesus, come on. That's not fair. Okay, hold on a second. Why isn't this working? Oh, wait, now it's... No, it's not letting me do anything. Why can't I take it back? I gotta look at the manual. Hold on. Before move is completed. Oh, you can actually take it back. Or take back. Okay, retract is what I want. Retract. It's only on the second controller. Why is it not working on the second controller either? What just happened? Oh, okay, it did take it back. I'll take mine also back. What? Alright, there we go. Now, okay. Hey, is there any way to avoid me, like, losing this piece? I was trying to protect this guy, but I guess I fucked it up. Maybe this is better. She's still gonna take that. Alright, I have to trade queens with her now. I'm not playing very well, by the way, because it's not obvious. Oh, that was... Alright. He just blundered there. I'm happy to trade this off. I really suck. Now I'm up a piece because he made a dumb mistake. Unless I'm missing something. Sorry. I gotta get my other pieces moving because right now, like, some of these pieces are doing jack shit. In fact, it's not even... How do I get this into, like, a place where it's actually doing something? Maybe I want to move this pawn up. Cast Revive on your Phoenix. You play Archon? You know, maybe I don't want to do that yet. Maybe I want to get his piece out of the way. Like, what's he planning here? I guess he could. I don't know what he's planning actually. I don't want him here. He could fuck off. I never played Archon. Is it good? Uh-oh. Did I fuck up the game? Probably. I don't know. We'll see in a second. Oh, that was a stupid move. Why would you do that, man? I guess I'm gonna win this game unless I do something really stupid now. The classic Vic-20 game, Watch the Paint Dry. That's a really good game, actually. You shouldn't make fun. I enjoy that game quite a bit. They're going to take that. I should have paid attention. They take that pawn at the bottom now. Alright, you think you're so cool, man? You think you're so cool? How are you gonna do? Here, okay, I'm offering you a free night. Please take my night. Take my night, it's delicious. It's yummy. You dumb fuck. I guess not. Park Earboy, you got the answer to your question. Alright, so I actually won. Yeah, the cheer. I actually won because, first of all, Jeremy, this is not the television, it's the Intellivision. And I actually won because, I mean, man, that was so stupid. It couldn't see like a mate in one. I mean, it played pretty decently. You see, like, it did a couple really dumb things at the end. It makes me think like it has a library of opening moves. But you see at the end, it did a couple dumb things. One is it took this pawn and then I was able to trap it. So this bishop couldn't get out. And my king was going to eventually come and kill it. That was what I was planning to do. But even more stupid than that, he went to take this knight over here. You can't see my mouse, unfortunately, that I'm using. He went to take the knight that was in the middle there where his rook is now. and I love it when you said Mark. He went to take that knight, and he just took it, and even though like it was mate in one. So that's really stupid. Mark says, Stu at the beginning. Gee, I'm not so good at chess. Stu at the end, you dumb fuck. I mean, seriously, like, sorry, my mic is like really hot. Hold on a second, I'll unplug it and replug it. Hello? Okay, it's better now. Yeah, I don't know like how it could be so dumb not to see a mate in one. It's not really well programmed, but that is USCF chess for the Intellivision. I just think it's cool. I mean, so a bunch of people are saying like, okay, it's chess, like whatever. Jeremy says Tuesday game reviews on USCF chess is going to be, it's chess now. Let's move on. There are multiple difficulty levels, Mark. So this is difficult. This is difficulty 1, but what it says here is level 1 is for beginning chess players. Level 2 and 2 to 4, the computer progressively plays a more difficult game. Levels 5 and 6 are very serious chess players. Computers may take hours to decide a move. So we can try level 2. Does it come with a catalog? This one didn't, but I have a bunch of extra catalogs, so I could do that. But like, I think there was somewhere in here that said that like anything above 1 takes like forever. But I could be wrong. Let me see if I see that anywhere. I feel like I read that before. I think there was an insert that came with some copies of the game that say something like that. I don't know if I have it here though. But I could try to do level 2. We'll see what happens. Hours to decide. Yeah, the later levels, like it's literally could be like 24 hours or more to decide a move because it's trying to really like figure out what to do. I could play at like a higher level, but I don't know if only if you guys want me to. Otherwise, like I'm sort of fine. Not I beat it. I'm sure level 2 will kick my ass. Even though this level 1 I had to take a move back, like it was a second after I did it, but still. But what I was going to say was that like I know it's another chess game, but like I think it's cool the fact that it's, the television was known for its sports games, and I think it's cool they sort of included this in the sports game series, and they had a license for it and everything. So I just think it's notable. That's all. That's why I wanted to play it and check it out. I knew it wasn't going to be the most advanced chess program ever. What I'm really looking forward to and looking at future programs is not. Why is it still going when it said checkmate? Why is the time still going? What I'm looking at, what I'm looking forward to in future chess programs is less, how good of a chess game it plays, because I know that nowadays any chess computer could beat me in 1 second without even trying. It's more about what other features do they come with. So we played that game, How About a Nice Game of Chess, with a little tutorial mode. As you get on, advanced chess games, they end up being more about teaching and less about just playing a game. And so those are the ones that I'm a little more interested in seeing, like all the tutorials and, could it actually teach me to play a better game of chess? Because if it could, that would be pretty cool. But I think I'm going to stop here. I think this is all I wanted to do today, is just get this going. I don't know if this is the first Intellivision stream I've done on this channel. I think it's not, but I'm not sure. But obviously, I want to do more. I am a pretty big fan of Intellivision, and I have a bunch of classic games, and I also have a bunch of the newer games, like some of the newer publishers that do homebrews and stuff like that. I don't tend to buy things like where they remade a game. It is the first? Oh wow! I don't tend to buy things where they remade a game. Let's say this game exists on Atari, let's make it for Intellivision. It's who cares? But if it's something which is new for Intellivision, a new game that someone made, or if it's an arcade port where there was never an arcade port back in the day, I think that's cool too. So those are the type of things I usually buy from publishers Electronite and Collector Vision, that's more ColecoVision stuff and stuff like that. So, and I know for Atari, it's been Atari Age in the past. Yeah, Pitfall for the Intellivision is basically the same game. Otherwise, I would, some of the Activision games they remade for Intellivision is basically the exact same game. Some of them they made a better looking version, like Hero, for example. So I think Hero is an example of that. So sometimes it's worth it to get a different version, a River Raid maybe too. But other times, the Atari 2600 version is fine, and it's the gold standard and everything. All right, folks, so that was USCF chess. I think it was, cool. This controller, people complain about it sometimes. It worked fine for this game, but obviously didn't require any precision, work or anything like that. And thanks to all the people who are here. Before I list the names, just if you haven't given me a like yet, please do that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel and you're watching this after the fact, please do that. Please turn on the notifications. I will play other chess games and also a lot of other just retro classic games. And leave me a comment if you have any comments about it, obviously. But thank you to the Pirate Gamer Boy who was here first. Thank you to Mark W. and Rob Bob Present. Check out his channel if you have not done so. He also plays he's all really obscure retro stuff and some newer games that are retro in nature that most people have never heard of. Thanks to Jeremy. Thanks to Always Asleep. Thank you to Sour Tomato. Thank you to Jim Leonard, who was here before. Thank you to Luis. And was that it in terms of people that actually said hello? I think that might have been it. But there's a bunch of other people that are lurking, so thank you to all the lurkers as well. And, feel free to join in and say hi next time. And yeah, I don't know why this thing turned off, but it's not turning back on, but whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay. Have fun, everybody. Have a good evening, and we'll do this again real soon. Probably some kind of stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet what it will be. And have a good night, everybody. Peace out.